All right, we're back with another Chucky video. If you've seen this before, then shout out to you for watching it again, because this is this video initially was out, but there was a bit of an audio issue. So now we're here with a brand new commentary for it, and hopefully you will enjoy it, this time. And for those of you who are new, you don't have to worry about that part, but we're here with a Rage in the DMs video for Chucky. We haven't done one of these in a very long time, and here we are. You know what I'm saying? So off the bat, as you can see, we don't have any perks. We do have the Sloppy Butcher, add-on for Chucky, and we have the Jump Rush for a little more duration. Pretty much fantastic. The add-on doesn't raise it up by like a meter or so, so not too bad. Got the hit on the Laura, and we just want to focus her. Now, honestly, I will say, this right here, fantastic play. I was really hoping I would be able to slide right back there. Was able to use the jump there and got the down. Fantastic work on my end. It was very close. It was very close, and I was really glad I was able to get that. So now is where we can place them on the hook in this area, which is a very strong hook to use. As you're gonna notice here, there's a gen here that's almost done. There's another gen that's across the way that's also almost done. As I was passing through, I was able to see the gen like about to fly, so I figured I would rotate back in. I know the quality is a little bit low. I think it's because of the amount of I think it's probably the second time that this had to get rendered, so it's probably going to drop in quality, unfortunately, so apologies for that. But can't be helped with some technical issues, unfortunately. Hopefully you guys will be able to at least enjoy it anyway, despite the fact. So right here, what I'm trying to do is sort of hold the position. They can only come from the doorway on my right and the staircase up to this floor, so I'm holding the position. They pretty much are forced into a situation where they have to go for a save. Especially because she started pulling her own hook anyway. That one gen is already done. I tried to hit the Michaela, but the aim assist kind of pulled it toward the doorway, unfortunately. So kind of happens at times. We still got the hit there though. So both of them just took an injury. They both could have easily ran in there and just took a trade and then prevented their teammate from being eliminated. So what I did was I baited her to drop the pallet. I swung back around to just defend because they're both injured. The only one that could save now is Jake. And it's just this is what they should have just took the down. Like if they just took the trade, or rather and then just saved their teammate, they wouldn't be down a man so early. But at the same time, we also don't have perks, and you can see she's clicking through the doorway there. But we don't have perks, so we have to kind of use any strategy we can use in order to be able to actually have a chance at winning here. So from here, I do lose track of her. She just kind of runs towards Shaq's side, but from there, I pretty much am able to take advantage of this, because now I know that there's going to be a few of them here trying to heal each other. So I start using Slice and Dice to knock down Jake. So Nancy, I'm not entirely sure why she went and did that, but we got the hit there, and I could just pretty much go straight for the pickup. Michaela actually attempts a blind, but didn't work. So place him up there. And now we can start making our way over to where the Michaela is, so we're going for the pallet, got the down from there. And now we can start to use that to leverage the game. So I was able to actually pick her up midair. I pressed the prompt as she was falling down, so it wouldn't waste as much time, because they were trying to fall down to waste a few more seconds before I get the pickup. So just to shave off a couple seconds, was able to just pick up immediately. And then from here, I figure that there's 2 people on hook, 2 people are injured. They're probably working on the gen, so that's why I swung back around there to go try to find her. It turns out it's Laura, so perfect situation to be in. Want to break the pallet on that side. The other one is quitting on the hook, so we can use this to our advantage here. And I actually missed it there, surprisingly. I was close, but I still got the hit. So. Either way, this is pretty much how it's done, especially when you're trying to strategize. Michaela was very loud. She tried to spin it, it didn't work though. Pretty fun. Let's see. Absolutely. You know, I know Chucky can be considered pretty low tier now, but he does have a chance. It's just really utilizing you know, new strategies, and also just trying to kind of keep in mind he doesn't have a lot of map pressure, so you kind of have to use what you have. Overall, very fun. And as a result, we have a pretty good positional advantage here, because you know, now we just have to figure out where is everyone else. So the Jake does heal. I wasn't entirely sure exactly where he would be, but then I also noticed that there was an explosion on the gen there, so it seems like, I think from before, somebody was giving up on the hook. So as you can see, the Jake, I'm not sure if you can see it depending on the how the quality's looking, but the Jake is bagging pretty hard. He's losing his mind, so I just figured I'd just put the Nancy on the hook this time and just place him up there, or place her up there rather. So as you can see, this is like another gen almost done. So that, if you counted, that must be at least 2 more gens that were done. Almost 3 would have been completed had I not had the play that I did. So he tries to lead me over to an area like full of pallets. I'm not even gonna waste my time. I'm gonna swing back around because now Nancy's quitting as well, and then we can notice that there's somebody rolling up. The Michaela's rolling up. So from here, I use my slice and dice, and she lost 50-50. So pretty good work. So from here, I can just place her on this hook, and I think she's out. She must have been yanking the hook pretty hard. We got her out of the way. And look at that, like this gen was almost done. The one over there, and I think that there was the other gen was almost done as well. So it's pretty much as if like I was down like a good amount. Now I use my slice and dice here. Like it might be hard to see depending, but like Jake is like bagging pretty hard over there. He's like teabagging, losing his mind. That's 2 gens 99. And I figure I can probably just go after him, considering the fact, you know what I'm saying? We can't let it slide, man. Can't let it slide. So I figure he's running towards Shack. This area is like full of pallets, so it was kind of a given that it would take a little while, but just because of the pallet density. But I just didn't want to break it because I wanted to improve with my slice and dice anyway. As you can see, he's bagging and emoting, you know what I'm saying? So I just was like, okay, I just want to like try to practice a bit more with my ability, to try to, because it's not like Chucky's like completely terrible, and I did get a good hit there. But considering like Chucky's like is still pretty okay, I wouldn't say he's like as good as he used to be, but he's pretty decent. I wanted to try to improve with the ability, and that's why I didn't break any pallets. You're gonna see like I'm kind of experimenting a little bit, like kind of trying to like go for the vault, but he does have a lot of forward momentum, and you can't really like go backwards at all, so I kind of messed up there. Now the correct play here that I should have done was just breaking those pallets in particular, because it's all connecting to Shack, and that's not ideal. But I just didn't mind. I just figured I'd use it as an opportunity to improve my ability with slice and dice and everything. So that's why I was like trying different ways to play the tiles and things like that. It's always a good opportunity to focus on improving. So it's honestly what makes playing characters fun, is really get mastering the ability. You can see he's still teabagging up a storm. So I did try to go around wide this time to try to practice, kind of going for that, but he was already inside the Shack, so it was just kind of like a bad play on my end. So he does also have Dead Hard, of course. So and you're gonna see in the messages, he really lost his mind about this, even though ideally I should have been breaking the pallets anyway, so I give him a nod or whatever. So from here I was thinking, okay, I can try to go find Nancy, but then I was like, wait a second, I gotta check the offerings, and here's something that you may want to do that like as well, because I checked, I was like, wait, there's the hatching killer Shack. I can't let this Jake slide. You know what I'm saying? Like you were teabagging Chucky, like you had more tea bags in a cafe. Like you can't do that, man. Like, you can't do that. Like I can't let that slide, So so I figured, well, I'm gonna have to try to find a way to counter this. So I was like, well, I do want to try to get the Mori, but the thing is, if I go and get Nancy, the hatch is just gonna immediately open under him. So I'm like, okay, I can't do that because I can't like, you know, teleport or anything like that. So I was like, okay, well, you know, what I can do is maybe like put him somewhere else so that by the time that he crawls back and the hatch spawns, I should be able to just close it, right? So that's why I went all the way over here and I placed him down. Okay, because by the time I reach Nancy, she'll either bleed out and then he crawls into hatch, and I just can't let that happen, dude. Like I can't let it happen, man. I can't do it. It wouldn't be fair to you or me, you the person watching, or me playing it, man, and to Chucky, man. It's all a matter of pride. You know what I'm saying? It's all jokes, but yeah. So from here, I noticed that she's about to bleed out, so I need to immediately just close this hatch. I have absolutely no options but to do so. So I made sure I got that. And then I go up here and I get the Mori. Nice little nod beforehand, and then we just give him a nice little Mori for everybody to see. We love to see it, man. Honestly, one of my favorite skins for Chucky, too. It's one of my favorites. It's actually from the TV show, if you didn't know. Pretty cool. Now we can quickly try to gloss over a little bit of the builds. I know they were pretty strong, and apologies for the low quality. I was actually playing on my console at this point, but hopefully I'll be able to continue with the PC. So from right off the bat here, he says, "No wonder you camp." And I'm saying, "Still lost, but to no perks." And he goes, "Why have no perks if you're gonna camp regardless? Can't chase, that's why." GG though. And I'm like, "But you still lost." And he says, well, yeah, well, solo queue, you couldn't catch me for a long time." And I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, but no." No, that's not how that works. That is not how that works. Now, let me put it this way, okay? If you would have won, why didn't you leave out of the match though? Like you were Mori'd. What do you mean? On top of that, obviously, mind you, you know, he went to an area full of pallets, so that already guarantees you're gonna be able to buy time. Shaq, one of the best tiles in the map, and all the pals were there. So like, and I didn't break any. So like, and then you had Dead Hard too. Like, come on now. I had no perks. I had no perks, and I still got the down. Like, mind you, I still took everybody out with these. So like, you still lost. Like your team lost, that means you lost. So it doesn't matter if it's solo queue or not, dog. Like just take your L with grace, bro. It's fine. Like, wow. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, man. Hopefully you had a good laugh too. Consider following on Twitch, join the Discord for noties, and just, you know, obviously to join the community. And you know, consider hitting the sub button, hitting the like, do all the YouTube things, and support the channel if you can. And I'll see you guys in the next one.